Cyrus Renault had quite the trip to the light. The General Hospital recap for August 1, 2023, features Cyrus going over his life full of misdeeds with the person he loves the most. In this episode, Cyrus hovered between life and death but got more help from Laura than from Drew. Ava and Carly sparred in her kitchen. Sunny, Anna, and Dant discussed more theories on the pool shooting, while Christina came to some conclusions. Molly and TJ made their own decision about parenthood. And finally, Alexis had a warning for Gregory. Now, let's dig a little deeper into the details. As Cyrus, Jeff Kober, gasped for breath in the prison library, he entered a red light, which seemed to be his own version of hell. Laura, Ginny Francis, was there as his judge and jury. She was forced to tell him that he was dying, and Cyrus refused to accept it. She told him he should have made different choices in life, but he insisted he tried to change for Laura's sake. Laura explained that he was given chance after chance to love and threw them all away, but Cyrus regretted his chance for love with his sister the most. Cyrus thought he and Laura were kindred spirits making large life mistakes. He felt if Laura could recognize how alike they were, he could truly be a better person. Laura hugged Cyrus and made him see that his actions resulted from deeply hurt feelings, but still pointed out that the things he did might be too horrible to forgive. Cyrus admitted he planned to kill Laura the night he took her hostage so they could die together, but he couldn't go through with it and allowed himself to be shot and go to jail. He explained that he wanted to protect Laura from him. Imaginary Laura believed her brother, so she asked Cyrus if he wanted to finally save himself. The answer was apparently yes, because he finally opened his eyes back on Earth. Ava, Maura West, stopped by Carly's, Laura Wright, to say goodnight to Avery, Ava, and Grace Scarola, while she was at her sleepover. When Avery went to watch a movie, Carly had a lot of questions, but Ava didn't want to answer them clearly. Carly was unhappy with the new nanny situation, mainly because Jocelyn didn't like Betty even though Avery did like her. Too bad Ava couldn't answer whether she liked Betty, Ella Lentini, or not, because that made Carly even more suspicious. She accused Ava of being up to her old tricks without any awareness at all that she also plays tricks regularly. When Ava decided she would just take Avery home, Carly threatened to tell Sunny, Maurice Bernard, when she just knew Sunny sent Avery to Carly to keep her safe. Ava finally relented and let Avery stay. At the Metro Court, Anna's, Finola Hughes' ears perked up when Sunny mentioned the Pikeman Group, but she didn't get to ask too many questions because Dante, Dominic Zamprogna, interrupted them. He wanted to discuss the body decks. Even Hofer called in, but Sunny did his best to change the subject. At least Christina, Kate Mancy, became the next visitor, so it was a full house as Christina asked them if they knew who shot them. When Christina went to the ladies' room, the subject turned to Sunny and Anna's various vague theories on what might have happened. Sunny felt the timing of everything just felt off, from the expose on Anna, right to the shooting at the pool. Anna finally had to admit to Dante that she wasn't sure she wanted to still use herself as bait to draw out the shooter. In the restroom, Trish, the Metro Court hostess, thanked Christina for opening up her youth center because her brother was kicked out of the house for being gay at age 15. This made Christina realize how important the work she was doing really was. TJ Tajbello brought home dinner and drinks for Molly, Brooke, and Smith, but she couldn't wait to show him her stuffed horse. The horse was symbolic of the newfound closeness between Molly and Christina. Molly soon asked DJ some hard questions, and he had to admit he wanted a child more than anything, and he preferred the child to have his DNA. They both wanted a baby now, but they did not want Christina to be their surrogate, mainly for Christina's sake. Christina and Molly's mom also had a busy evening. Gregory Harrison, and Alexis met up in her office, and she told him that Tracy, Jane Elliott, was starting to suspect he was sick. Gregory was glad that Alexis lied to her, but Alexis wondered how much longer he could cover his condition. She warned him he might be unable to hide his condition much longer.